guys, welcome back to Making Food Monday. This week I'm gonna make a delicious creamy pasta recipe. Daddy and I don't eat pasta anymore, so we're gonna serve ours over zoodles, which is zucchini noodles. This week we're gonna make chicken lazone. For today's recipe, we are going to need avocado or olive oil, butter, smoked paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, an onion, black pepper, chicken bouillon powder, heavy cream, salt. And of course, the star of the show today is gonna be our chicken, and that should be all we need for our recipe today, guys. First thing we're gonna do today is slice our onion. Now, I'm not actually planning to dice the onion, I just want it sliced today. Next up, I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of avocado or olive oil. And I'm just gonna guess 2 tablespoons, about like that. And then I'm gonna take my sliced onions and drop them right in there. Then I'm gonna turn on my sear roast function and go ahead and get that started. And while my onion is sauteing, I'm gonna go ahead and thaw my chicken in the microwave. Now, because I'm feeding small people, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these into bite-sized pieces before I cook them. But if you're feeding adults and they'd rather cut their own meat, you can certainly put your chicken in the pressure cooker whole and you can slice it yourself. Chicken and drop it right down into my pot. And now we're ready to start adding all of our spices. First up, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And we're just gonna spread that all over our chicken. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We need 1½ teaspoons of chili powder. There's 1 and 1/2 teaspoons. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. There's 1 and there's 2. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt. There's 1 and there's 2. And the last one of our spices is gonna be our black pepper. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And now we're gonna stir all of those flavors right in and make sure that we get each piece of chicken coated with some flavor. Up next, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder. There's 1 teaspoon and 2. I'm not actually gonna add any water to the pot today because I'm using frozen chicken. If you're not using frozen chicken, you're probably gonna wanna add maybe a couple of tablespoons up to even 1/4 cup of water to this dish. I am gonna turn my sear roast function back on for just a few minutes so that I can melt some of the water that's in the chicken. And the last thing that I'm gonna add is my butter. I'm gonna use 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm just gonna slice that so that I can lay it over the top of the chicken. Just wherever you see fit. There we go. Once I can see the moisture in the bottom of the pot, I know there's plenty of moisture in there to build the pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal up our pot. And then I'll drop down here and cancel that sear roast function, go into our chicken function, and take that time cook down to 9 minutes. Okay guys, our timer has expired and it's time to let our pressure out. There we go. I'll open this guy up. So go ahead and give them a mix, break up all the pieces because they tend to stick together a little bit while you're cooking. Get them all broke up in there. Now we're gonna add 2 cups or 1 pint of heavy cream. So I'm gonna add the whole pint of heavy cream right to the pot. Then we'll go ahead and mix that cream in. Now, since I'm making a pasta sauce and not a soup, I need to go ahead and thicken my sauce. So I'm gonna use a cornstarch slurry, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of cold water. You can, if you want a low carb alternative, use xanthan gum, but I'm not a big fan of the xanthan gum. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheat with the keto a little bit on this one and just use the cornstarch instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my cornstarch slurry and we'll just stir that in. And then I'm gonna go down here and turn on my sear roast function and bring this back up to a boil to thicken my sauce. And once you get it thickened to a consistency that you're happy with, we're ready to serve. And there we have it, guys. Chicken lazone served over zoodles and served with pasta. Okay, Jax, I've got it ready and it's plated. Now I'll need our
Guinea pigs.
do it. What kind of pigs are those? There's a nice pig. And a daddy pig. Who thinks it smells awesome?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Does anybody at the table today want to actually taste it?
Well, I can't taste or smell.
So you don't get to go first. Jackson kind of looks like he wants to go first, but really I think it's all about the Jordan today.
Thank you. I'm so hungry. This smells really good. I can't smell much, but it smells really good.
Everybody's got a cold.
It's really good. The chicken's nice and tender, but like, I can't describe the flavor.
How many thumbs are you gonna give that?
That's really good.
Oh, thanks. Who's next? Daddy's up.
Alrighty, here we go. I got the zoodles. Mmm. That's really good. That's really interesting sauce. Mmm. Chicken is always very tender. The sauce is very rich. It has a lot of flavor. I really like it. Since we started eating zoodles, I prefer them over pasta. I just don't miss spaghetti. I like the texture. I like it.
How many thumbs are you gonna give this?
A lot. That's really good. That's very tasty.
Thanks, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Two more little Smartypantses that have not eaten.
The one that can't taste.
The one that can't taste because she's got a cold, and the one that doesn't want to eat because he's got a cold.
I'll eat it.
All right, Mia's up.
If I don't eat all my dinner, it's because I don't taste anything and I'm not hungry. I can taste.
What do you think of the taste? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
This morning when I had breakfast, I couldn't taste my Pop-Tart.
And now you can taste. So what do you think?
This is good.
You like? Good. How many thumbs are you gonna give that?
And now that I took a bite, I feel really hungry.
Good. I can get you some more. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
How many thumbs are you gonna give it? Thanks, Mia.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'll just like clean up myself.
Jackson's next. What do you think of that, mister? That's ridiculous.
I don't like it.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I thought it was getting a thumb down there for a second. How many of those are you going to give it? Really? Lots and lots of them? Thanks, man. Okay, guys, my final thoughts. I think I've never even heard of this recipe, and that's a shame because it's delicious. This cream sauce is somewhat similar to like an Alfredo, except that it's spicy. It's like a spicy Alfredo, but it's delicious. It is so good. This one is definitely good with zoodles. I don't have a problem at all the fact that they're vegetables because really I'd like to get more vegetables in my diet. So they're faster, they're easier, and it adds vegetables to your diet. I'm sticking with the zoodles. This recipe gets 2 thumbs up from me. Who thought the chicken lazone was good?
Me.
Who knows how to pronounce that? Chicken lazone. I don't know if it's Italian. I have no idea if this is an Italian dish. Because if it's Italian, it's probably something like
Italian.
chicken lazone.
That's what I just said.
I know. I just don't know how to pronounce it. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. But however you pronounce it, was it good?
Yes.
Who wants to eat that again?
That was really good. I want to eat that again.
Yeah, I would definitely have that again. I'm actually looking forward to the leftovers because I think that's going to be super tasty. It was good with zoodles. Was it good with noodles?
It was very good.
So good with pasta, good with zoodles. But for now, guys, I guess I better just put my Smartypants to bed.
Yep.
So,
If you like this video, thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now.